Welcome back to the Reality Guys. I'm your host, Billy Blinks, joined as always by my co-host, Brian.
Go on, everybody.
Back to talk one of the, I guess it's like the bad boy show of the internet, Brian, with to fight the YouTube algorithm on this one always. This is MILF Manor. It's MILF Manor 2, episode 8, MILFless. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, because like I said, we're fighting the good battle here. It might be destroying our channel because we're covering it because it thinks it's a porno, but we don't give a shit. Brian, this was the butt challenge episode. It's kind of funny to see that like these challenges always lead to some kind of like dad son cringe moment. Uh, Barbie coming out in the winner with Chris being a big thong enthusiast.
Yeah, if we ever talk to him, I need to know what's the is it comfort? Is it just like to be unique? Like what's up with all the songs?
I wonder, like, just how long that challenge actually took. That's something I'd love to actually ask somebody if this was a quick thing or this was a 4 hour ordeal of butt
Seemed
grabbing
long.
and biting. It seemed long, and that's
Darren was annoyed by the end of it. He's like, all right, just hurry up.
yeah. Well, I get you're just sitting there. You don't really get to do
I
anything.
when I was watching this though, I was like, I actually think it would be fun to participate with this, like with my friends and like their girlfriends' wives, just to see how well they would do. I think it'd be not like in a weird dating way, but I think it'd be actually funny. Just the whole idea of them like sitting back there and like when they're getting their butt bit and like I don't know. I thought it was funny. It was clever.
Um, we have a kind of triangle that we were teasing last week a little bit and did continue here. This is obviously Anthony, Lynette, Rebecca. Feel bad for Lynette. We have been big Anthony and Lynette stands. Obviously, I don't think there's really anything wrong with Rebecca as well. She has every right to kind of pursue that. I I'm very curious to see how this goes next week, but it does seem like he's still trying to pursue both at once, and I do think he needs to kind of make a choice.
And he's doing it in like a really sloppy way. He's not like being like, oh, I'm gonna talk to her and then I'll go in the other room and talk to her. He's doing it like right next to each other, like making food. I just even Joey, like he's like, I think my dad's making a mistake. And if that's I don't know. I think the writing's on the wall there. I think I hope he just doesn't ruin it.
Yeah, I just think it is kind of tough to actually get somebody you could even at least keep a good friendship with from this show. And I don't want that to be jeopardized by this. So I hope this is ends up being a flirtation and not being a kind of fatal flaw here. I mean, you have to realize too, she at the end of the episode was also entertaining Connor, right? So this
Hard.
could be a situation where he gets double burned here.
You're saying Rebecca gets double burned. Or
Well, no, I mean, technically, look,
Anthony. Yeah, you're
Anthony,
right.
if
You're
he
right.
continues to pursue Rebecca and Lynette says, you know what, I'm done with this or I'm just out of here. And then Rebecca decides that I'd rather pursue the Connor
Yeah.
connection, then he could end up left with nothing, right? If he were to verbalize a little to Lynette
Mm,
right now, he'd be locked in, right? And I think they'd have a shot at actually winning as well. I think people would
me
like
too.
them. So I do think he may be jeopardizing his chance to win, which sucks.
I do. I think they're gonna make it through, but for the time being, it looks rocky. But I think like what we saw the preview where like Connor and Rebecca are in the hot tub and she's like going at him,
Yeah.
and I think that might depending on the altercation because I think that altercation looks like everyone's coming outside. Like the young guys are like, oh, we might need to intervene here. So
And they know it's escalating.
I'm hoping that he comes to his senses here. I think he will. I have faith in him.
We mentioned Rebecca and Connor, and obviously we saw Kelly at the end of the episode not being happy. She's been flirting and has shared some, intimacy with Connor. So she's coming out to basically, like we had said pre-show, do what she did to Jamie, just
Yeah.
confront, probably just try to scare her off. I don't think she's going to get scared off. So this looks like this could escalate.
Which is good for us.
I love to
Good for
hear
the
it.
views.
I want to see it, and then I want to hear about it from them after the fact.
Yeah.
Quick friend of the show note, we did have a Kelly Mack and Darren date. Really cool to see that. Good for them to just have like a normal date outside of all of the craziness and outside
Mhm.
of the the butt biting and all the other stuff that's been
Sniffing and
characterized. You have body painting, like you're just having a normal, pretty normal date. So shout out to them. Looking forward to talking to them again when the season is over. But yeah, Brian, with 12 episodes, we have 9, 10, 11, we have 4 left.
Mhm.
So with a lot of drama going into next week, I would like to see, I mean, obviously we're going to have some form of elimination before the final. So probably in the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. Where do you rank the paint date compared to the tantric yoga? What was worse to you? Because I know you were very strong on the
The tantric yoga.
yeah.
The paint,
It's the
like
same people, it's the same guys.
yeah, at least they could separate to, like they said, separate areas. And frankly, it's probably like you said, since they've already gone through one traumatic one, it's just kind of at that point to
Yeah,
go,
like yeah.
whatever, it is what it
Mhm.
is.
Yeah.
So
Still strange, but
still strange, but tamer than we've seen.
yeah.
Overall, good week for the show.
Mhm.
Again, cast members, appreciate everyone who has come on, watched, interviewed with us so far. Shout out to anyone else want to come on the show. We'd love to talk to anyone from the show. So even if you're one of our alumni, make sure you shoot those texts over. Let everyone know. We're probably going to be the only channel who has got all these interviews. So we're willing to support it, even if it blows up our algorithm.
Yeah. We're here. We're here. And we anybody just reach out either here on the comments or DMs and Instagram or email. Whatever works for you.
Like I said, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, all at the Reality Guys. But for myself and Brian, until our next review, thank you so much for watching. Peace.